All right, everybody, we're here. We're back at Metroflex Gym, and you're at On The Mat Radio with Favi Chulo. No, actually back at Metroflex Gym for Tonia herself. She's got her little selfie stick going here, sitting directly to my right. Back again with this, which I had to apologize immensely for, Tonia Moore. Tonia, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You know, we were talking a little bit with some of the clients and stuff that were here at Metroflex Gym, and we were saying how a lot of times when that happens, when I miss record or something like that, some people don't want to come back on. So first of all, we appreciate you coming back on. But I gotta tell you, it was amazing.
Yeah.
After, just because I took everything back to the producer. We couldn't pull you guys up on there, so we had to do it again. But just the buzz off of my Facebook and my Twitter and stuff like that, I was inundated with emails and messages with questions I've never even heard of before.
Oh, really?
First of all, I got some questions on supplements and photo shoots and different things like that.
Okay.
So we're gonna get into that, and then
Awesome.
I have to tie everything back into
right.
to the mixed martial arts world and everything like that.
Okay.
But real quick before we get that, you personally, how are you feeling? I mean, I follow you on Facebook, and you have so much going on.
I
but
know.
you're dealing with a little bit of illness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So real quick, for the people listening to us at On The Mat Radio, tell us a little bit about how that's coming along.
So for those who don't know, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease back in 2009. I went into remission in 2010. I won't get into all the details, but I ended up with the flare-up back again in 2014 in November, December 2014. So actually for this whole entire year, I've been battling the flare-up of the Crohn's disease, and I lost about 25-30 pounds of muscle mass. And not till just recently, maybe, I think this is day number 36 or 37, I've been trying to keep track, that I'm actually finally feeling better after fighting this the whole entire year. So now I'm finally feeling better, being able to eat.
That's what I'm going to kind of say, because I've been following you ever since. Well, I've been following you before you actually came on the show, but it seems like you're up and down. Some pictures I see,
the illness, real muscle gains, or you're lucky if you get maybe 5 to 10 pounds in a year.
Right.
So to gain back over 50 pounds, like that's why it took me so long to come back to where I was.
It makes sense.
So yeah, for me to gain back 25 to 30 pounds, you gotta think if I do a gain of even 5 pounds a year.
And then to add on what you're going through with the illness, it's even that much more difficult.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I'm sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
My radio partner who hasn't followed bodybuilding or anything like that, we were talking about that yesterday, and he was asking me, and I said, you know what? The reason why we have people like Tonia Moore on is because I have so much respect for somebody, first of all, to be disciplined enough to be in the bodybuilding game as this. Because if you meet my radio partner, him and I, that's all we do. We Mexican food and everything all the time. Because
you gotta love Mexican food.
We both train. We actually train, jiu-jitsu and all that. But we're always on the road. We're always out, and that's kind of what happens. And I said, and then to add on to that, what she's going through is huge. And that's what I have a lot of respect for, for you as a bodybuilder and as a person too. Because it seems like a lot of the people that you train and all that, they really like you a lot.
I think I'm a likable person.
Yeah, absolutely.
If somebody don't like me, it's not my problem. That's their problem.
Right. So
yeah, I definitely keep going.
Usually, it seems like you'll take Sunday off just for yourself. So
I definitely,
recharge the batteries.
Sunday.
And so, what's a normal Sunday for you?
Sunday, well, if I haven't been to church in a while, I will go to church. For me, my faith and to me, God has been my stronghold, my rock, and that's really to me what's gotten me through, because every day, I'm thankful for all the little things and just the little things that most people probably take for granted, and so I'll go to church, but otherwise I sleep in. I just sleep and watch TV, do nothing.
And I
came home though, not seeing my dog, and I was thinking about my dog while I was laying in the hospital, but when I came home, it's just I can't even explain how my dog reacted when I came home. She was like, it wasn't like your normal, you see your dog gets happy when you get home. It was like beyond, she like made me cry.
Yeah, they know. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, you're probably so used to this by now.
Go ahead,
I must have got, I would say anywhere from maybe 15 to 20 emails and messages of guys going, well, does she only strictly date bodybuilders? Why isn't she with some? Why isn't she married? Why? I mean, it was just like, why this? What? Does she do private shoots? Does she wrestle? Does she? I mean, it was.
Oh,
It was
I bet you got some interesting questions.
some of them were, and I'm thinking, well, why would you ask something stupid like that?
They're not dumb questions though. They're pretty normal questions.
And so is that like the way it is in the bodybuilding world?
Those are normal
For
questions.
women?
Yeah, those are normal questions. Like, yeah.
And do you get annoyed with that, or do you just like it's all part of the business?
Well, I'm so used to it. Like, if I don't like something, I just keep going. I'm like, okay, that's not my thing.
Yeah, why waste your time?
Yeah, like, but I trip up everybody that feels the need to impose their opinion when your opinion don't really matter. I don't care what you think. You don't like female bodybuilders, that's fine. Maybe you like big women or skinny women or short women or midgets. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, that's your thing. Whatever it is, go find that and go promote that and
that's your thing.
celebrate that. You know.
Exactly.
So
Well,
yeah.
Now, you personally, which of course I got a lot of questions like that. Do you would you only date a bodybuilder, or does it matter? Or because to me, it seems like it would be easier because you two would know what you're going through, you know. But then if you had somebody who wasn't into it, it'd be kind of a switch from your normal routine.
It's definitely because we are a different ball of wax. We are kind of like a different breed of people because we do have higher expectations and we do have a different work ethic and mentality and a certain way that we see ourselves and how we really work, like for me, like if I tell people I'm fat and out of shape and they're like, oh my God, no you're not, so we have a different expectation
they're like, what are
and
you
level,
talking about?
So yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't want to say exactly, they don't have to exactly be a bodybuilder. It has to be somebody that understands discipline, and at least you have to at least take care of yourself. I mean, you know what I mean? You have to have some type of self-pride and self-respect, or like take care of yourself and understand the discipline of the sport and that kind of thing.
Right,
which would apply to anybody. Like if it's whether it's you're a football player, whether you're an attorney, whatever it is,
exactly.
you're focused,
all the time,
so it has somebody that has to, understand and support and respect, what you do. And so, yeah, they don't have to, I kind of really don't want somebody anyways in the industry.
Well, well, when you were on the reality show, the people that they kind of, I don't know if you chose them or they paired you with them, it was just like such an exact opposite. I thought, it's never going to work. I mean, it's just
those
not
are
going to
fake
work.
dates, everybody.
Just to let them know.
Fake dates.
But
so it is a matter of like, at least having somebody, to work out or to want to take care of yourself, or maybe it's just be healthy or, functional, or something that they, they got to understand. I mean, I do like athletic, physiques and stuff like that, I'm not really looking for a big, massive, big bodybuilder, and I kind of want to steer away from somebody that is actually in the industry, because I think I'm just kind of over it now.
Do you actively look for somebody, or do you just say, hey man, if somebody
No,
comes
I'm
along,
not looking. I'm not looking.
So that's just some of the questions that I got. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, I would like to just walk in your shoes for one day just to see.
You should follow me around one day.
Just what you talk about a reality show, that would be amazing, because again, people just don't understand it. So anyways, real quick, for the people listening at home, you're on the Mat Radio with Favi Chulo. No one so he went back home to Hemet after yesterday, and we're talking to Tonia Moore. We had her on before. I brought Val Viper with me because he was interested in bodybuilding, did a couple of shows. And so real quick, as we start to wind down, now you're here. I mean, you seem really happy here. I mean, you got a lot of clients going. And then we were talking a little bit about how, they can hire you to help you on those last couple of days to get rid of that last bit of water weight and tan up and stuff. That too, I didn't know it was a whole thing. I thought you just put the tan stuff on and you go. I didn't know. Is there like a certain amount of, like, does it have to be like one day you put it on and then you miss this, whatever spot you missed, you have to fix? Or how does that work?
Usually like the show's on Saturday, pre-judging is in the morning, and Fridays when you want to put the tan on, you spray it on, and actually you don't want to take it off, you sleep in it, and then some people kind of get messy or might, touch themselves and get handprints or whatever, and usually the next day actually you do another coat and touch it up, and then right, before they go for their pre-judging, and then right before they go on stage, normally you put on like just a light glaze of oil, like almond oil or something. You don't want to use baby oil because it's too shiny. You don't want to be too shiny on stage either, because the lights are going to bounce off. And So it's
See,
just
that's
a nice
amazing.
little glaze.
Yeah, and I would never know that.
Yeah, so there's actually a lot, and especially for females, there's a lot more that goes into the prep because, you know, hair and makeup and nails and the suits cost, you know, thousands of dollars just for a suit.
Those little
you know,
suits cost thousands of dollars?
because of the jewels that are on there, those are very expensive.
Wow. See, another thing,
jewels.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so some of these girls are spending.
Well, see, that's why they need to hire
tons
you, you know,
of money.
for those less, so they can know things like that. Because if you don't, if you just come in a regular suit, you lose points, or you. Or
no, well, if it's not going to complement your physique or anything like that, you
it's
know,
not going to put you out there.
You want something that's going to complement your shape and your physique, you know, because everybody, even though everybody might be lean and toned or in shape,
right,
but everybody still has a different shape. They might have long legs, and you got to position the suit so that you're not making your legs look longer. So everything's all about an illusion.
Well, no wonder they hire you and everything. That's, you know, those are little small details that can get you the win.
Yes.
Amazing. Well, I got to tell you, I've been doing this for Maestro and I have been doing the radio show as radio partners for about 14 years. And then once we went over to On the Mat, we expanded out to wrestling. And then my boss is like, you know, we want to get as many listeners as possible. So if you can get people like Tonia Moore on and all that and incorporate it into, you know, whatever we have going on, you know, let's do it. Yeah. But I've had major MMA people on, on my show. I have never had as much of a, emails and messages and everything since we had you on. Yeah. So the thing is, it's out there. People are curious about it and they want to know, but I think they're just a little too afraid to. Last thing before we go, we'll make sure we plug all your websites and everything like that. I was at the airport and I was getting ready to go to Albuquerque for King of the Cage, and I saw Rich Piana. He was going to set. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, huge.
He is huge. I didn't even I was gonna go up and talk to him, but you know,
he's a nice guy. Super. Yeah, he's my friend.
He was real nice. You know, you could tell. But man, when that dude was walking through the airport, it was like Moses. I mean,
he definitely probably could part the Red Sea.
People just farted and everything, you know. And I was looking, I was like, oh my goodness, you know that dude. And then he looks at you and kind of turns away because you want him to see that you're looking at. But I'm sure he's probably used to it.
Oh yeah, we get used to it. We get used to the responses. I get used to. I mean, like, I can be somewhere and I can tell when somebody's, like, looking or, like, you know, corner of their eye. You know, I can tell.
And do you think they would like to approach you, but there might be a little bit intimidated?
I mean, it just depends on the person. I think some might, but, I mean, I do get some people that just, like, hey, can I touch your arms? And, you know, just, like, you know, I'm Vaughn's grocery store in line, you know, like, hey, can I touch your arms? I'm like, okay, you know, and some people come off
nice, but you want to go
and then some people come off with random questions. So the one, you know, the one that blows me away is just like when, you know, that I just don't understand sometimes people's mentality. It'll be like, you know, I'll be in line at CVS paying for my prescription or something, and somebody will be like, do you take steroids? I'm like, well, do you masturbate? Because that's the, you know, like, who does that? You know, that's like, you know, let me go around and ask everybody, you masturbate? You know, that I think that's like, you know, the audacity for people. I don't know where their mentality. I wonder where, you know, obviously they have no radar.
I don't think any action, but that too, do you have people, because this is what happens with us, you know, there's some guys that'll come in to train jiu-jitsu and they'll come for 1 or 2 days and they're like, I'm out of here. It's not what do you get that too? People that come and you know, say, you know what, this is a little too much for me.
Not normally, because my goal when I get a new client, my goal isn't to kill them. I'm not trying to do a murder, death, kill on them. I'm trying to teach them and educate them and how to work out properly.
And just gradually, you don't throw them into the deep end.
So it wasn't on purpose trying to kill her. It was just, you know, just kind of happy. She just didn't eat too much in the morning. So that's probably why.
I think that's probably a big misconception too. People think that you shouldn't eat that much because you'll start getting too heavy or whatever, but you need it to power you through that workout.
She just didn't eat enough. She needed some, you know, I asked her what she ate in the morning because, you know, and she just didn't eat enough. She only had like a protein shake and some eggs, and she actually probably should have had some carbs in, you know, for the morning. So So that's the only thing, but I don't normally try and kill anybody when they come to work out, you know, with me. I explain to them, you know, my methods and my styles of training. Usually if somebody comes to me anyways, they already have a notion that like, okay, this is what I want, and you know, I can tell, you know, that you're the person that's going to get me there, or that you know what you're doing,
Right.
and
Which you do.
and this is, to me, you know, I don't expect a client to stay with me like forever,
Right.
because unless everybody's balling like that and has
Right.
that long green,
Yeah, I
and
would like
I'm
that.
all for it.
I
you
was
know?
gonna say, I'd like to
I
meet
mean,
that person.
I'm cool, but my whole thing is to teach you and educate you, and also not everybody. I have different levels of my teaching of what I do and my training. So not
Yeah, 'cause
everybody
everybody's
qualifies,
different.
for certain things that I have, you know, to provide for somebody.
Right.
So you know, so it's just different levels.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's just amazing how much goes into it
Yeah.
and everything like that. But for the people, I gotta tell you, man, for as long as I've been doing this, it was amazing how much of a response that I got. No, that I really think you got something
Yeah.
here. I mean,
Thank
it
you.
was amazing.
Thank you.
We've known you for,
Yeah.
known about you
Yeah.
for quite some time.
Yeah.
But now when I found out that you actually lived
Yeah.
in Long Beach,
Yeah.
and, you know, we're over here, I thought, well, you know, this is
Yeah.
somebody I want to get on.
Yeah.
And it just has been like a source of enlightenment,
Yeah.
and almost like every day when I
Yeah.
follow you, I'm like, wow, you know, she's doing this
Yeah.
and she's bouncing back from this and all that.
Yeah.
So for us here who can
Yes.
appreciate it, we
Thank
do
you.
a lot of respect, you know, for you. So
Yeah,
we look
I
forward to
appreciate it.
keeping in touch, you know, and
Yeah.
hopefully if we can get that going, I would really like to take that one day. We'll take
Yeah.
the cameras and just
Have
go
some
one day
fun
so
out
people
there.
can see
Yeah.
and they'll be like,
Yeah.
wow, you know,
Yeah.
just like me,
Yeah.
even though I follow it, I didn't know a lot of this stuff existed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's different out there, but and to let everybody know, like people who think, you know, this is something, you know, bodybuilders, we get to that, we do what we do on purpose,
Right.
you know, and like not everybody can be a bodybuilder anyways, you know, based on genetics, and we do have that other level of discipline, you know, so not everybody even has that discipline to stick to a diet and get in the gym and train and or like I said, have the genetics to even be a bodybuilder. So it's not for everybody, just like not everybody can be NFL football player, not everybody can be, you know, a pro basketball
Yeah.
player, you know, because a lot of them, it's just a certain mentality that we end up, and I think probably you're gonna find out majority, I bet you if you start asking questions, or who are like top athletes, and I bet you a majority are firstborns.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're firstborn.
Absolutely.
I'm a firstborn of a firstborn. So
You know, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, awesome, man. I got to tell you, man, just every time I talk to you, it's just more and more enlightenment. It's great. I think you're doing good things here. I think things are just going to keep going. You know, for somebody
Yeah.
like you who stays at it, because it's so easy to just throw in the towel, say, you know what, I had enough.
Yeah.
You know, but to keep going, that separates. You know.
Well, that's where people would understand that. Like if I would have thrown in the towel and succumbed to my illness
Yeah.
and just rolled over, people would understand that easier
Exactly.
than for me to
Exactly.
keep fighting.
And that's the easy way
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So, well, we appreciate it.
Yes. Well,
So
thank
anyways,
you.
for the people listening to us, don't forget, check out Tonia Moore. You can check her out. She's on everything. Facebook, Instagram, even we're talking a little bit of
Twitter.
Periscope
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah.
that. So it's just going to keep going up from there. So
Snapchat.
from us here at On The Mat Radio, a million thank yous for coming on.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you coming back on
Anytime.
after I accidentally broke the mic.
That's all right. Anytime.
For the people listening to On The Mat Radio, Maestro, take us to commercial. We'll be right back after this. Tonia Moore, everybody.
Peace. How did that come out?